Joe Rogan Podcast. Check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
What's happening, my friend? Great to see you.
Life is good in my world.
Yeah, life is good in your world. It's always good to see you, man. But it's you know, I know you're you, and I know you're just Royce Gracie. You're who you are. But for most human beings, you are one of the most unusual people that's ever lived. The original Ultimate Fighter, the number one, the guy, the reason why this whole thing is so big. You're the fucking man.
It's because of my father.
Yes.
I'm a product of his work.
For sure. But for most people, our introduction to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was you in UFC 1. I grew up in martial arts, but we didn't know about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu until UFC 1 in 1993.
Yeah, that one, Rorion had a vision. So back then we used to teach in the garage, private classes, one student at a time. And Rorion had the vision, how can we spread out throughout the world? Once America find out, we got to put on TV.
Yeah.
Once America find out, the whole world will find out.
The world found out so quick. I have never seen a martial art spread through the country like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu did in the 1990s.
A lot of people thought the Gracies are arrogant. They were trying to put down the other martial arts, but it was not. It was like a put up or shut up.
Yeah,
karate against kung fu. Everybody claims that their style is the best. There's only one way to find out, and we're willing to try to find out. We're not saying that we're the best. We're just like, hey, you say you're the best. I'm the best. There's only one way to find out.
Well, the thing is, you guys had already tried it in dojos. You'd already gone to gyms. You'd already had challenge matches. Gracie in action videos were an eye-opening video for a lot of martial artists because they saw all these karate guys who were, the guys who thought they were these badass fighters, and they just got taken down and strangled, taken down and strangled, taken down and armbarred.
But again, that was in Brazil. Mm-hmm. A lot of that would happen in Brazil. When we came to America, it was a different level. It was, okay, this guy's the world champion in karate, the number one boxer, the number one kickboxer. Well, let's see if our stuff work against them. And they're bigger, too.
When you grew up with this, you started jiu-jitsu when you were very, very young. So when you grew up with this, when was the first time you saw one of those challenge matches?
It was Rickson fighting Zulu.
Oh, wow.
I was young. I couldn't get into the stadium, so I watched it through a crack on the door. It's like outside the stadium because there was an age to be in there. I think it was like 16. And I was like 15, I think, when he fought, or 14 when he fought. So Royler got in because he did a demonstration, I guess, before. But I had to stay outside, and I was looking through the crack, could barely see it. And,
wow.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Even before that, there's a black and white video of Rorion, Helson, Hollish, and some of the students fighting against karate guys on the tile. And that's when I was there. I was present on that day. But I always heard stories of the family fighting, and yeah, we got to fight this guy on the beach, and the guy show up at the school, and we had to fight, and I always grew up listening to them, the stories of my father fighting, my uncles and my cousins. And so I was like, I want to be one of them. I want to do this.
So there was always rumors about why you were chosen to be the representative for the first UFC. What's the actual truth behind it? Like, why did they choose you?
Dude, it was going to be on national TV. Looks.
Your looks.
Imagine if they put an ugly brother with an ugly. They all could have done the same thing. My cousins, they all could have done the same thing. Mm-hmm. But come on, by the looks. No. I think my father in Rorion knew I was gonna obey my father's order. It was like, do not hurt your opponents. The other brothers and cousins, all of them, bigger, smaller, they could have done the same thing. It was very raw back then. It was one style against another. But I think my father knew I was a little more calm personality. I was gonna obey his orders, and his order was like, do not hurt your